Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital. We've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check. Bobcat. 19. Panther Street. 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Panther 11. Ready.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Viking, 8-2, 3. Big Lion. Let's go.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
19 lock, Bronco 80.
On the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. One heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Here we go. 60 Eagle. 18 Roderick. Trap 60. Ready.
Play fake. It's Milton. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. 18. Panther 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Motion man left is Lamb. Hilton now on third down. That is caught. He's got Lamb. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start. Brock, last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, to get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Panther 60. Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready,
They'll start the drive with blue. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First and 10 from the 41.
19. You're not. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Hawk 7. Buffalo 18. Warrior 70. 79. 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back now, pressure coming. Sends this to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Rocco, lead. Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 10 yards.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Check mash. Check mash.
First down.
Hurt. Hurt. Go,
First
Reed.
and
Go.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Daniels on first down. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
70 Timberwolf. Let go.
Giving this to Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
Play action now. Daniels bails out of the pocket quick. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawks, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the red zone now. Finds his fullback. And they'll advance this down at the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Got it. Ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
To throw, Daniels. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Hey, check that. Let's go now. Go, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Give it to Krosky Merritt. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders trim the lead to 1. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Hawk 70. Hawk, Panther 60. Panther 30.
The give, it's blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Come on. Go.
3rd down run with blue. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out.
Bronco switch. Bronco.
Handoff running left. It's blue. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Blue running to the right. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4.
He gets the handoff. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Held down by Dorrance Armstrong. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19 tight. 1979 Broncos. Warriors, trap 60. Trap 60.
Dialing up a pass here on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
On first down, it's Blue. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Back 60. Come on. Hit. Back up 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll go play action. Has it take close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 30.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
60 Eagles. Alert.
Blue can't push it across. They make the stand, and it looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
It's a loss of 3.
Blue again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go, Reed. Go. Hurt. Go.
Running right. This is Krosky Merritt. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Viking 18.
Daniels from the pistol. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Get it. 70 Lions. Nineteen tight. 19 tight.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's 4th down.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it.
Bronco 80, 79 Broncos.
Daniels to throw on fourth. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 25. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
18 Cardinals.
Washington, first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
To the air again, Daniels. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check smash, check smash.
To throw again on second down, Daniels. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders tie things up at 14.
To kick off for Washington.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready? 70, 19 Riot. Panther 60, Panther check. Ready?
Going with blue here. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
60. Here we go. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Going to the ground again on first. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Up the middle, blue. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
70 Rangers. Come on. Ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Taking a chance to the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Pass the stick. Hurt. Go get him. Go get him. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
70 Timberwolves. Check smash. Check smash. Hey, that's our man. That's our man. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lobs this deep down the middle. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
So they bring Tressway back out there for another punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Kick is away and really up there trying to pin them deep. And this one touchdown inside the 30. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the Cowboys managed to recover the football. Now, these drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No, because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
19 tight. Dragon 60. Warriors 70.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Down the field. He's got Lamb. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
19.
Now it's blue. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Working quickly here.
60 average.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Commanders 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Street. Street. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Tries to line that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Play fake. It's Milton. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck on the look to his back. And now they face second down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Give on second here to Blue. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Hilton now on third down. On the move, headed right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be first down, Dallas.
19 right.
Let's go. 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Catch is made in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hey, check that. Street.
Mafa crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner, and it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Will take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Go, champ. 70 tip. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to push one deep down the... And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys take over on his 5th interception of the season.
this is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Got it. Ready?
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Cowboy 80. Liking it.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's Cox. This is DeCorey Krosky-Merritt. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the third.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off the pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. And the Cowboys managed to recover the football.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
19 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Here's Milton, first and 10. Picking this one down. It's Blue. He's going to have this one down to the 28. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
All set now, first and 10.
Ready? 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Milton. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Dragon 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go street. Ready up.
Milton now. He throws a bullet to the and oh, he got it! Interception! Quan Martin with the pick.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Back.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Seven Pirates. Come on. Set. 18.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels taking a shot deep here. He's got it deep downfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game. Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to, down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are the most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
We'll hear from the pistol. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
On the 6.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
19. You're not. 70 Ranger. 70 Timber Wolf. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Getting out of the pistol here. Thrown deep here for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Point after, up and good for Bates. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 28.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Daniels now. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Daniels is going to throw again. He's got Jalen Lane. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Washington Commanders, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can. This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee it. Not because of the catch, but because of the effort. Lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 by Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
To throw, Daniels. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for the back that time. And that brings up 4th and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Cowboys managed to recover the football. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
3, Viking 18. Ready?
Another carry for it. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
60 back, 60.
From the red zone on 1st. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready?
Daniels. He rolls to his right. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Cowboys managed to recover the football. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Hot 70, Cougar 19.
And start the drive with blue. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. Yeah. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown, but to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Top 50, top 60. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Sends this to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Daniels back to throw. Buying some time right. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Long towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down. To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the front, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Daniels coming back after that pick. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Commanders will have a first.
1st and 10.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well,
And they pick him off again. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
19 up, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight. Riggs.
Putting the tight end in motion.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Winning clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. Out of the gun, it's Milton. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.